You showered this morning. Maybe you used shampoo, conditioner, body wash, deodorant, maybe even perfume. Now here's a question nobody really asks. What did humans do for thousands of years before any of that existed? Not medieval times, I mean way before. Before stores, before plumbing, before bottles. Were ancient humans just filthy? The answer will genuinely surprise you. In the next few minutes, you'll see the ancient world's real cleaning toolkit, from sand scrubs to ash chemistry to oil scraping that looks weird, but works. And the stakes were bigger than smelling nice, because back then, being dirty could mean infection, social rejection, and in some places, even being seen as unlucky or cursed. Picture early cities and villages. Hot sun, dusty roads, smoke from cooking fires, animals nearby, crowded living. Sweat, dirt, ash, mud, grease. And water wasn't always easy. But here's the twist. They weren't helpless. Long before modern soap, humans learned a simple rule. If you can't dissolve dirt, you can still remove it. Let's break it into 4 chapters. Chapter 1. Clean started as scraping, not washing. Here's the first surprising fact. For most of human history, cleanliness was mechanical, not chemical. It wasn't foam and rinse. It was to rub, scrape, and strip the grime off. Think about it. If mud dries on your skin, you don't need soap to remove it. You can rub it off with cloth, sand, even a rough stone. Ancient people used water plus rubbing, sand scrubs, pumice stones, rough cloth, wooden scrapers. Now the wild example. In ancient Greece and Rome, athletes often coated their skin with oil, trained in dust and sand. Then they didn't lather up. They used a curved tool called a strigil, basically a body scraper, and scraped off the oil, sweat, and grime in long strips. It's like watching someone squeegee a windshield, except it's your body. Quick question, gross. Or genius because it worked. Modern comparison. Today we dissolve grime with body wash. Back then they peeled it off like a sticker. But scraping alone can't beat everything, especially oily dirt. So humans leveled up with something that looks like dirt, but acts like science. Chapter 2. Ash, clay, and the first cleaning chemistry. Surprising fact number 2. Ash can clean. Ash isn't just burnt stuff. It can contain alkaline salts, basic chemistry that helps break down greasy grime. When you mix wood ash with water, you can get a slippery solution. Not modern soap, but it's a real cleanser. And ancient people also used clays and mineral salts. Imagine this. You've been working all day, hot sun, dust everywhere. You step into the shade, scoop a pale mineral powder, mix it with water into a paste, rub it on your skin, and then rinse. It's basically a primitive version of a cleanser plus clay mask. Pattern interrupt. If someone handed you cleaning dirt, would you trust it? Modern comparison. Today people buy detox clay masks and charcoal cleansers. Ancient humans were doing the original version, without marketing. Different regions had different recipes. Ash water, mineral salts, clay pastes, plant powders. But one problem remained. Being clean is one thing. Smelling clean is another. Chapter 3. Baths, steam, and the war on smell. Here's a surprising truth. A lot of ancient hygiene was about heat. Heat makes you sweat. Sweat loosens grime. Then you rinse or scrape. In places like ancient Rome, bathhouses weren't a rare luxury. For many people, they were part of social life. You'd move through warm rooms, hotter rooms, steam, sweat, get oil applied, get scraped, then rinse. And even outside Rome, many cultures used versions of sweat bathing. Heated rooms, steam, then water. Because it's practical. Heat loosens dirt and makes cleaning easier. And then there's a trick people still accidentally use today. Smoke. Not soap clean, but odor control. Ever stood near a campfire and smelled like it for 2 days? Ancient people knew that too. Smoke clings to hair and clothes, masks odor, and can reduce certain smells in fabrics. Modern comparison. Today we spray deodorant. Back then they used sweat, steam, and smoke. Nature's reset button. But what about hair? Hair holds oil, dust, and sometimes lice. And no, they didn't have shampoo. That's where plants enter the story. Chapter 4. Plants that foam, hair tricks, and laundry hacks. Surprising fact, some plants naturally create a soapy foam. Certain plants contain compounds called saponins. They lather in water. Across different regions, people discovered local natural soap sources. Roots, berries, leaves. Crush them, add water, and you get a gentle foam. Picture someone kneeling by a stream, rubbing crushed plants between their hands. The water turns slightly frothy. They work it into hair. Then rinse. Not salon perfect, but it reduces grease and odor. Now let's talk about the real hygiene battlefield. Clothes. Because even if your body is clean, your clothes can carry sweat and stink. Ancient laundry often used. Ash water as a wash solution. Beating clothes on rocks, mechanical cleaning again. Sunlight to freshen and help disinfect. And strong-smelling solutions for stubborn stains, effective but unpleasant. Pattern interrupt. Here's a weird thought. Your fresh laundry smell today is mostly perfume. Their fresh smell was sunlight and air. Modern comparison. Today a washing machine does the labor. Back then your arms did, and the chemistry came from firewood. So with all these tricks, why did soap win? The most surprising takeaway is this. Ancient humans weren't dirty people waiting for soap to rescue them. They already had systems, scraping, minerals, heat, plant foam, sunlight. Soap didn't invent cleanliness. Soap simplified it. It made cleaning faster, more consistent, and easier to scale, especially as cities grew. So the real question isn't, how did they stay clean without soap? It's, how did they stay clean using whatever their environment gave them? And the answer is, smarter than we expect. Next time you squeeze body wash into your hand, remember, for thousands of years, clean came from stone, ash, steam, sunlight, and a good scrape. And somehow, it worked, because humans always hack survival. And if you think that's wild, wait until you hear what ancient people used to clean their teeth, and why one method would shock most people today.